my belief was if I have everything I want, I was told that that's a brat, a spoiled brat, and nobody likes a spoiled brat. So my subconscious belief was that if I get what I want, nobody will love me. Hey there, what's up? I'm Casey, creator of Hot Mom's Lifestyle with a Z, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did to go from stuck with my hormones, with my health, with my business, with my life, to landing the best body to date by doing less. And that was after a total hysterectomy and 2 small kids under 2 with 2 C-sections, and scaling my business to multi-6 figures working part-time. And if you want to do it too, and anything that I say resonates with you, and you'd like some help with integration, understanding, and how to free yourself, then you'll have a chance to book a call at the end and see if it's a fit. Casey here, creator of Hot Mom's Lifestyle with a Z. I help goal-oriented career moms, 6-figure moms, 7-figure moms, 8-figure moms get everything they want. Because usually they have one thing, their mom, they've got their career, or they've got their body and their man, but they don't have the career, or body in the career and don't have the man or the body or the hormones or the whatever. And that's what I help them do. That's what I help them do. Why? How? Because I figured out how to do the shit. God damn it. Anyway, so if you like any of my shit, share it, like it, subscribe, review it. That's, or you can buy some of my shit. That'd be great. Do it. Get a testimonial. That would even be better. Posting that testimonial, even fucking better. So anyway, I wanted to go over something that came up. My kids teach me so much. They're such little life enhancers, I swear to God. And to think that I didn't want them, I was terrified. I literally thought that the world was fucked up and that kids were safe in this spiritual place, and then people wanted to have them and they sucked them out of like this spiritual perfect place and are being selfish to bring kids into the world. Like, well, I mean, and I know why. Like, I come from so much like fucked up programming that I just didn't want kids. But anyway, to think that, and then what I think about them now is just really fucking cool. So cheers to that. Anyway, I love when I find out new limiting beliefs in myself. I think we're going to do it until we die. And I think that when we get tired or like bored, like there's nothing else to uncover, like it's just kind of boring, I think we'll check out. So anyway, what happened was I was writing out, as I always do, writing. And every time it's after I have like some kind of cold, because, I'm coming off COVID, dude. And no, I did not get the vaccine. I know everybody asked, like, did you get it? No, I didn't. Back to what I was saying. I was writing out stuff and working on worthiness around these big numbers. And, it's just like fitness. It's just like what we do in Drop the Motherfucking Weight Loss Struggle. Is we go through like women who really struggle with, they'll hit goals, but they'll lose them, and they'll go backwards, and they'll get there and then they lose everything. And that's just very traumatic. Like being sick, being fat, being skinny, being not happy with your body, like being not well is traumatic enough. Like it's more traumatic. That's more trauma to, feel like you're coming out, you're doing well, and then bam, like it gets pulled out from under you and it's worse. Like that's like double fucking trauma. Like, ugh. And I know that life. Like I know what it's like. Oh God, I know what it's like. It's just kind of like the ultimate fitness cycle where you go to a new doctor, you go to a new functional medicine doctor, you go to a new holistic practitioner, you go to a new trainer, you start a new program, and you get really happy. All these, higher feelings and vibrations come through, and you feel like you're finally getting answers, and and then something, boom, just happens. And it's like, fuck, whether like you get something that comes up and it takes your money and you can't afford it anymore, or you get sick, or you get hurt, or, whatever, somebody dies and it takes you off, and you're like, see, this always happens. Well, in Hot Moms, I have courses inside of the program that helps break that cycle, because there's a reason why we stay in that cycle. That's how I typically sabotage ourselves, because we always want to be comfortable. Our mind and our subconscious, it's trying to keep us safe. It likes the familiar. It knows what to expect. So if you're used to good things happening, and that means that more bad things have to happen, then that's going to happen, because at least you know that. But it's when you say, whoa, so you're saying that life can be good and it gets to be better, or it just gets to stay good? Like, what? Excuse me? And it does. Happiness actually comes from challenging yourself and all that. And it's not just being safe. Like being safe is actually very sad. It has like a low vibration, believe it or not. It's crazy, man, the shit that I'm learning. But I wanted to share what, I learned from Grady. So I was writing out the worthiness beliefs and all this stuff. And the question was asked, what does it mean to have everything? Especially as a woman. And this was good for Skip too. He worked through it with me. And I asked my mastermind, and everybody's responses were fucking, like, everybody was shocked, because they're like, dude, this is exactly why I've been struggling. This is exactly it. And I was like, why? Or what did the question say? And it's in Alchemy Codes for those of you that's in Hot Moms. Just go to Alchemy Codes and you'll see the journal prompt there. But it's, what was I told growing up that it meant if you got everything you want? What would it mean if I had everything I wanted? Just everything. I could have it all. What would that mean? And then it was like, what was I told about having everything I want growing up? Dude, the tears came flowing. Literally. I remember it meant brat. It was, you can't, no, if you have that and that, if you have all that, you'll be a brat. Well, you don't want to be a spoiled brat. Nobody loves brats. And so it hit me so hard, because my whole life, I grew up thinking that if I had the things that I wanted, it would make me unlovable. My belief was, if I have everything I want, I was told that that's a brat, a spoiled brat, and nobody likes a spoiled brat. So my subconscious belief was that if I get what I want, nobody will love me. I've done past life stuff on this too, and it was interesting because I was casted out of, I was killed a lot for, I was always healers, but I was killed for healing people. I was killed for people being jealous of me. I was killed for just all that stuff. And then cast out at this one time, one of these, like, this work that I had done, this guy was like, yeah, I see you during this time. And it's almost like politics, where they try to make you look bad. It's almost like this, like, and I've had it happen in this life, where I help someone literally change their life. I help them get healthy. I hook them up with my resources that are there for, like, good people. And I help them get on their feet and soar and create lives that they would have never, ever been never happen if they wouldn't have met me. And I used to feel bad about saying that, but it's what it is. And I help them do so much. They get to this point of feeling really good, and then they're jealous of me. They're very insecure. They're jealous, and they compete with me. They start competing with me. And then before you know it, they are a virus in my workplace, in my clients, in my thing. And they're turning my people, which turns out was not my people, turning certain people against me. And it casts me out. And I went through that 2 years ago. And Sarah Norwood helped me clear this energy. She's one of our shamans. And I had a couple gals in my current energy that were doing that. And a few clients that were supposed to be really just good. Because, my clients, like, when we work together, like, I fucking love you. Like, I fucking want the best for you. And I feel like I had a part in your life, in a very important piece of your life. And to feel like I've helped somebody is the best feeling ever. So when I don't feel that, it's this love unreceived trigger, and it fucking hurts. And then it sucks, right? And it's betrayal too. Like, see, I can't keep my heart open. I'm helping these people, but when I help them, they get strong enough to kill me, right? And that happened. And I had a lot of clients that I had helped as well. They went to her, but it showed me, I was like, thank you, God, because those people didn't have my back. They would have been the type that, you're in a fucking fight and they're going to stand around and watch you get your ass kicked. When I'm like, bitch, where's my fucking girls that are going to throw their hair up too? You know what I'm saying? And Sarah Norwood is one of the first females that I've met that would throw her fucking hair up. She's one of the first females that if somebody's getting at me online, she's going to be in the comments with hold my back. And after I cleared that energy and understood it and all that, and it comes from low self-worth, and it comes from not understanding who the fuck I am. It comes from all this trauma work that we're doing in Hot Moms. Because once you start learning, like, who you are and what not to tolerate and what to tolerate, and the energies that are that, you can just point snakes out. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of safe at that point, but you have to clear it out within you, because you're as bad as they are if you allow it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's a victim. So anyway, after I cleared out that energy, I actually did have clients, like students and friends, but more importantly, people that I've helped. Because, I'll get into it on Facebook or Insta. I mean, it is what it is. It was par for the course for people like me that have, strong advice, opinions, experts, or whatever, because there's always going to be somebody that's there to be the polarizing effect and all that stuff. Or, women and their triggers. I trigger a lot of women. I trigger a lot of men too. It's a very touchy subject. So when people would come at me, when I saw people protecting me and holding my back and sharing their testimonials underneath where somebody says, something about me, that right there makes my heart feel like that is a friend to me. That is something, because I would do that. Like, if people know me, if I'm in your fucking corner, now every client, I can't follow their social media, but I'm saying, like, if you're in my inner circle and somebody's fucking with you, I don't even have to ask questions. Like, I got you. Like, I've always been that way. I don't know if it's something from being from the fucking country ghetto. I've always been that way, and I love loyalty, and I love loyalty. So there's that. The limiting belief, I'm unlovable, cast out if I have it all. And I remember old beliefs that I was processing in the early, in 2019, 2020, of I would feel so fucking bad if I got like this 6-figure sports car or new shoes or a Louis Vuitton bag or even like hair extensions. Y'all, it started with eyelashes. Anything that I was proud of that I had or I bought or whatever, I had so much fucking guilt. Like, even taking pictures of me in like the swimming pool or the hot tub, I would feel so fucking guilty. And I had these feelings of, don't show that because you're going to make them feel bad because they don't have it. It's like Facebook rules. Don't show the before and after picture because the before picture could be like what they look like right now, and you may make them feel bad. Like, Facebook's the ultimate fucking narcissistic piece of shit, but that's the way school is too. It teaches you to, like, let's dim your light, okay, to make everybody else with no light, make them feel better. Fuck that shit. So anyway, but you can have your own opinion. It's that rainbow fish bullshit that I went on about. If you haven't seen my rainbow fish video, go watch it. The book Rainbow Fish, go watch it. Kind of controversial, but a lot of people saw what I was saying. So I've had a lot of fucked up views, and I highly encourage you, if you're like, dude, hello, or if you compare yourself a lot to people, please start doing this inner work. Look, I've got courses. I will show you exactly, like, step by step, deep energetics, understanding it, because we go way beyond therapy. This is not shit. It's just different shit. It's why not a lot of people have access to this kind of stuff. But I show you exactly like what the fuck I do. It's so freeing. Like, it literally changes you in a different person, and life is never the same. It gets way better. So, and is shit gonna still happen? Oh yeah. But it's like, through the eyes of the beholder now, it's just completely different. It's like what once was that is no longer. Like, what once seemed like a really big hill as a kid, now like, oh my God, I thought that was a big hill. Wow. So back to the thing, that was my belief that I was unlovable. And so I asked Grady, I went in his bedroom and I said, hey buddy, I want to ask you something. I said, what does it mean when kids get everything they want? He kind of looked at me funny and he goes, well, shit, now this is for real. He goes, well, for one thing, the kids would stop asking the parents for it. If the parents would just get them everything, they wouldn't have to bug the parents all the time. And I was like, never thought of that. I didn't say that, but I was like, that's a good one. And I saw where his mind was going. And I said, but when people, like, let's say those kids do get everything they want. Let's say, like, what kind of people can have everything they want? He goes, ain't anybody. Like, you could be a mean person and you could still get what you wanted, or you could be a good person. I know a girl that broke her leg and she had everything she wanted. And I said, first of all, I was like, didn't know where he got the broken leg girl from. And I go, whoa. You don't have to get hurt to have not everything you want, right? He goes, no. You could be the mean person or the good person or whatever. And I go, right then, I said, it's your birthright. Like, you don't have to justify. You can just have what you want because you want it. He goes, yeah. I said, that's good. That's right. That's right. So I encourage you to look at your beliefs around what you were told that you not only deserved, but what did it mean if you wanted more? Don't be greedy. You've already gotten this. Be thankful. What were you told about having it all? Well, Casey, really can't have it all. No, really, you could. I'm telling you right now, I know how much it takes to have kids. And there's an amount of money that would satisfy most children. There's an amount of money that would satisfy most adults, where they would just want stuff, and if they had it all. Now, if they have this deep hole of lack of soul growth, and they're trying to fill the void. Yeah, it's like where obesity comes from, right? It's like emotional. But if you clear your emotional drama, and there's no drama there, and you clear your emotional trauma, same way with fitness and everything else. So, yeah, and we've heard it all the time. Oh, you're innately enough. You're innate, just your birthright is you get to have what you want. But why don't we feel that way? That's what we go through in Hot Moms Mastermind. But yeah, I just want to share that belief. It was wild, man, because it did. That's what it is. And so I'm working on that. I'm working on, well, I want that, want that. We get out of, in money codes I teach, there's like a 12-step process that I use that I've learned over the years from my day one of finding out about energetics, attraction and stuff from, all the way up to now, and my mentors around money and stuff like that, and my personal experience. So I put it in money codes and I go over it, and you can use it for other areas of your life, depending on what you're going through. Sometimes it's money. And even if it's health, to get healthy and you want to work with this physician, and you need money, you just go back to the drawing board with the money, right? And sometimes it's going to be relationships and you just use the relationships one. Sometimes it's going to be health or weight. It really is a weight thing. You get to 180 and you stay there, right? And you go to drop the motherfucking weight struggle. But there's a 12-step process in the money codes that I just go through all the time. Like, it's a maintenance thing. Like, you get that first initial stuff out of the way, and then you can just kind of go on maintenance. That's what I do with food too. But with money, I found myself like, all right, having what I wanted, because right now, cruising into the 7-figure range. Well, and I allowed myself last year to buy designer. I've never, ever done that. Ever fucking done that. I even said I would never do it. And then I realized I did a lot of energy work around it. And I questioned myself, because I was told that rich people were bad and people with labels were a certain way. And all they care about is egomania, all this shit. So I was like, what does it really mean? And it's not about the label. It's not about the Ferrari. It's not about the, 6-figure sports car. It's about who you become in the process. That's it. That's my Gucci's, my future, all this stuff that I'm getting, and all the designer that I like and my nice shit. It's excellence to me. I don't do it for any other reason, because like for me personally, and for you, you may fucking like collecting, classic cars or fucking golf clubs. For me, I like fashion. I like trips, fashion. Other than that, that's kind of like where I don't really do it on entertainment or anything, which I'm not opposed to, but I just love fashion and experiences, or like traveling. And I also like being able to, I'm a creator. So when I have an idea, to be able to have the money to say, hey, I want to make this into an app, let's do it. Instead of it taking literally 4 years, I can say, oh yeah, no, you need 50 down, and it's a $250,000 project. Awesome. Yeah. Like, and we get it done within 6 months, baby. That's my love language. Like, that's good shit. Or, hey, I want to invest in this. Like, this will be fun. Here, there's the money. So for me, it was, I could justify a lot of things and paying for stuff because, that's going to help me make money. That's a business. But when it got to something for me, like we had a video on this, like why women will go in debt sometimes, but for them, because it's all like around punishment, or not allow themselves to have something because they come last. Like, we have a video on that. It's in Hot Moms. I think, I'm pretty sure it's in Money Codes. For me, it was, okay, well, leftover, or what does Casey get to have? What does Casey want? And so buying the designer it's helped me so much. And it's still right off its costumes, most of it. But it still helps me so much because I want it. And so I get to have it. I want it. Just like women in their nails. It's something that they do to treat themselves every week. And it's important. It could be nails. It could be a Chanel bag. It could be a fucking $7 million condo somewhere. Doesn't matter. You want it, babe. Go have it. Go have it. Just because you want it. Good. Go get it. You can have it. There's no shortages. It's not going to hurt anyone. It's not going to put you in the hole. There's more where that came from. That energy. And so work through this. Rewrite your beliefs. Like, what do you want to be true? Do you want to believe what Grady believes, where it's like you could be good, bad, having a shitty day, fat, skinny, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You could have it. Yeah, you can have it. Like, that's the way to be. That's the way to be. So wanted to share that with you because I don't want to forget these little things that I learned from my kids. Please let me know where this helped. Comment, and or post in the group.
This is it. I've got a free training, caseyship.com/register. Be sure to grab that and then join my free Facebook group and just reach out. Struggle is not required, so hit me up, caseyship.com/register. Talk to you soon.